Furman for the Fever. That's a big number against one player.
It just shows me, Ricky, that she just hasn't adjusted since the first quarter. And you'd hope that someone of her experience would have more up her sleeve to adjust to any umpires.
She is still very raw, Furman, at 23, but she has played 11 times for Australia, so perhaps you're right. Will she be in Norma Plummer's reckoning when the Australian side is named later in the year? There's a player who'll be in the Silver Ferns reckoning, even though she's had a bit of a ropey old season at times. Maria Tutaia shot well this afternoon. And once again, that advantage is 5 for the Mystics as Byfield comes looking for the intercept, and she takes a huge tumble into Bolton, who jumps up quickly to her credit.
Bolton's tough. She had a similar crash last week against the Pulse.
Well, she just shook it off. Didn't even look like she'd hit the floor, Shea Bolton. Hard nut, the 20-year-old.
Oh, right. Smack in the face.
Cullen finds Tutaia.
No shooters available for Jenny May Coffin.
George threads the needle into Latu, and Latu gets the call. Tutaia rather takes a step back to get the pass into her fellow shooter.
The long arm of Furman just coming through.
Another nice shot from Maria Tutaia.
Jolene Henry and Temepara George doing a great job of slowing this ball up into the goal third.
Cullen came flying out, and Byfield gets the tip with the outside arm again. She's earned a ton of ball for the Mystics this afternoon.
She'll be adding to that intercept total of hers. She's top of the stats for intercepts across the entire competition.
And she's well clear too, isn't she, of Casey Williams in second place?
She's standing there as though, you know, just a walk in the park.
All in a day's work. All in a day's work for Latu with the nice shot after the cut on the baseline.
Budding goal keeps, that's the way you do it. Off arm, as Ricky said.
Oh, quick feed from Coffin. Good hands. And now the Mystics are starting to pull away. Well, it's taken them the best part of 50-odd minutes, and now that margin is 7. 55-48, they lead the Fever, and it's just got away from the West Coast side in the last few minutes. Furman's called time.
Tactical, you'd say, with the little roll that the Mystics have got.
She's had a tough old day, Susan Furman, heavily penalised and battling hard against Catherine Latu. Coffin.
Fantastic feed, happy with that, but what you didn't see in that replay was the wonderful footwork from Catherine Latu to take Furman to the top of the circle and roll under.
Are you going to stand by and let them come out and wipe out your teammates without freaking getting angry, right? It's time to show some bloody heart now and play with... We want this ball. 3 times now they've come and wiped out our players. Now we need to steady it down and work it down and get it in. And play with... It's us against every person in this stadium, right? And you feel it, you go out there and you play it. Let's go, guys.
Don't you love the Australian coaches? Just tell it like it is.
Well, that is classic words from Jane Searle. We hear of Aussie hard nuts, and she has told her team in no uncertain terms to harden up. They've let the Mystics run over the top of them in this final quarter. The change in the Fever side. Well, Furman was the one who got the treatment. Still stunned by the words of Jane Searle as we regather our thoughts. Gee, it was quite something. It's good to hear.
And she's made a number of changes. She's also made a change at wing attack.
So Furman is the player off the court. And just to get a grip of some of those changes for the Fever. Can they make a difference?
Caitlin Bassett putting that ball away.
So Joanna Curran's gone back to goal keep for the for the Fever. So Beckett's still at goal defence, is she? Just trying to get the hand of it. Oh, good hands again from Latu.
Yes, she is, and Gilmore's come on to wing defence. So Short with the ball. Good contest there between Madison Brown and Temapara George.
Short again. The change at wing attack as well. Shea Bolton, who was one of those players that took a heavy knock. And Sarah Ebbett, that's come on. Just a youngster as well. It's full of them, the Fever. And there is Latu. Good work again from the Mystics. The shot goes long from Tutaye, but Latu picks up the rebound. Here's the 16-year-old. Doesn't look like Courtney Bruce is going to get some court time, but she would have learned a lot, I think, just sitting on the bench. Oh, Byfield again.
Byfield did well to get ball side and then up for that intercept, and she's being repaid by some amazing attack work by her teammates.
Well, there is the athleticism of Althea Byfield. 3 passes, it was down into the hands of Latu, and now the Mystics are in control. 58-50, just 3 minutes to play.